baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Houston Astros. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Ready to go now, Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. And we're underway here in the home opener.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got him. Run away. Down to third baseman, Junior Caminero. No question about this one. It's out of here. An absolute smash to left. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 1-0.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Here's Rafael Devers. Swings through that one. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. This one in the air, center field. Buxton drifts towards it, and there's two down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Schwarber batting in the cleanup spot. He joined the team as a free agent. Two down, nobody on. Ball. And misses inside.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Garrett Crochet. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now it's tough to...
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. A laser to left, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not...
Runner on the move. Pitches low. Knocks it down. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Base hit into the outfield. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that's fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one way inside. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Carrying well. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. In from third is the tying run. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Alvarez around second. Coming home. The relay throw. In there safely.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Ryan Reynolds, the next to hit, takes outside. Ball. The next pitch misses, and that's ball two.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 3. And ball 4 to avoid. First. Second, 1 out. George Springer up next for the Astros. Grounder might be 2. To second for 1. And that's 2. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Wilson Contreras, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. That misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That one hammered but pulled foul. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Jarren Duran, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Up the middle, Pena. There's one. Over to first. Safe. Here's Story now.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Low throw, and he can't pick it.
Infield knock right there. He was able to beat that one out easily.
First and second, 2 outs. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing, and he popped it up. Diaz settles under it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Foul ball. 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 0-2 now. That one missed. Up the middle, Story. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one.
Byron Buxton.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fouled off left side. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Fastball almost got him there. And that is out of play. Stays alive.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Singled and scored his first time. That one ripped left field. That's back. Gone into the Crawford box is a home run. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. It's their second home run. Garrett Whitlock gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for Boston, Pete Crow Armstrong. Foul ball there. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Junior Caminero up next for the Red Sox.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there.
Now it's Devers at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Caminero around second, headed for third.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. That one missing inside. And they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. 2-2 on the way. And that one hammered. This one's out of here into the archways. Kiss that ball goodbye. And they close the gap. It's 6-4.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. And there's 2 down. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Popped up. Pena gets under it. And that'll do it.
Hey, hey, got the sauce, yeah. Hey, got the sauce, yeah.
Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Just misses. Ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next pitch just misses. Full count now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Astros.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. He was late there, strike one. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Hit on the ground to short, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
For the Astros.
Brian Reynolds here.
Brian Reynolds.
That one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Breaking ball inside. Ball one. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. First and second, no outs. Here in the last half of the third. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one misses, and the count's even at 2. Towards first. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. So bases all loaded up, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. On the ground to third, might be 2. To second, there's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz. Grounded out his first time up. Grounds one to short. Story throws to first in time, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. As we go to the top of the fourth, so stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. On the ground, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them.
Pitch. Runner takes off into left center for a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for.
Up the middle. Nice grab. The feed for 1. And a run scores on the double play. Base is empty after the double play. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Ball. Here's a 1-1. Out towards right center field. Springer should have this one. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Now the 0-1. Ground ball left side. The throw to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. And a foul ball. Ripped on a line to center. And there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Contreras under it, and he's got it. We go to the top of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Junior Caminero.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
That's off the mark. Ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. And it gets by him. Around second now as they still don't have it.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Steven Okert.
Well, with a runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Ball's put in play, give him a good chance at bringing home that run.
And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
Hard hit to third. Correa over to first. One away here in the fifth. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Got him swinging for the K. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu, 1 for 2. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Out to short Pena. They get the force, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So The Astros cleanup hitter, Greg Weisser, gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Check swing, he held up, and that is ball one. That clips a corner. Hard on the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for two. Here's Carlos Correa. And that skips into dirt. Two down, nobody on. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Outside. Ball three.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Houston, so stepping in for Boston, Jaron Duran. Yeehaw! And now the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-2 now. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
That's towards center. Buxton on his way over. Takes it in for the out. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He's 2 for 2. Angel De Los Santos takes over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the 0-1. There goes the runner. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Late swing, foul to the left.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Slider squirts away. And the runner holds. Man on second, 2 down. Altuve fires to first, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Astros, Ryan Reynolds. Laser could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, and that's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean,
that's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. So digging in, Yainer Diaz. He's grounded out a couple of times. Late swing fouled off. And the 0-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And there's a ball. Misses outside. Ball 2. And that one is inside. And that'll load the bases. So the Houston lineup turns over. Byron Buxton digs in now. What a stop. Comes home with it. There's one. Relay to first. Double play. 5-2-3, and they cut down the run. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Out towards right center field. Abreu on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Junior Caminero. Going to complete the cycle with a double. Hard hit left side. Whips it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next.
Devers up to hit.
Rafael Devers now pitching for the Astros. Number 62.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Slider right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that is that. Back here in Houston. Now here's the Astros. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Giovanni Moran.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's a high chopper. In time to Devers, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Cal Raleigh up next for the Astros. That's down and in. A slider missed. Moran, in his 2nd season, he features a changeup, a 4-seamer, a cutter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that skips into dirt. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. One down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And a foul ball. 0-1 down. On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second, and still another double play. Their 4th tonight, inning over. We go to the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Slice to right. And in one hops the wall. The throw into second.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now, Wilyer Abreu. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And a breaking ball misses outside.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One away. One out man at first. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
You'll see this approach from a lot of lefty pitchers if they've got a good slider when facing a lefty hitter. I mean, that pitch is just running away as soon as it leaves the hand. So tough to hit.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rips one to right. And there's 2 away. Here's Trevor Story now. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Jhoan Duran.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Pitch is in there, and it's 2-1. Up the middle, Altuve. They take the force out, and that is that. Back here in Houston, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Carlos Correa getting ready to hit. Ripped to right. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
There's a swing and a drive. It sails up onto the train tracks and out of here. Gone, a home run. And they add on. It's 9-6.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Contreras under it, and he's got it. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros.
First baseman,
In the air out to center. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now. Back to the top of the order. Here's center fielder Byron Buck. New pitcher now, Edward Bizardo. He's into the game with the bases empty. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one carrying, and it is gone. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 10-6.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Out towards right center field. Abreu under it. And that will end the inning. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. Got him looking for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So stepping in for Boston, Junior Caminero. In the air to left center. Buxton has a beat on it. And there's two away. So they're down to their final out. Devers now. Line drive. That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field with the shift on.
The Astros turn. A new arm on the mound, Brian King.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Caleb Durbin stands in now and watches strike one. Fouled off left side. This could end it. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Buxton returns it to the infield. Lead runner to second with two gone. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Two on, two outs. Jackknifes out of the way. Stays alive. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the.
Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Houston Astros and the San Diego Padres. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the hill today, Paul Skeens. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. We'll also go the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
About to get started here. Here's Byron Buxton. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Jeremy Pena in the box with one away as he takes ball one. What a stop. Throw to first, and it beats him. What a play. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Alvarez, a powerful designated hitter, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit.
Oh, that's inside.
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Everything came together for him. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Gleyber Torres stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And Freddie Ferguson says he went around. Rips one to right. Takes a tumble and hangs on. One out man at first. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. That one misses. Going to count 1-2. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Throw there. Safe. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Oh, that's out.
And there's a base hit to left. Reynolds hustles to get it in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Josh Naylor. Line drive, that's a base hit. Run scores easily, and the Padres strike first. It's 1-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him looking for the strike. Back here in San Diego, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. That one missed. And it's even up.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Pitch in the dirt. And now it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 3-2. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Jose Altuve up to hit here. In the air to left center. And there's one down. Now Correa up to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Ball one there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
In the air, left side. And there's two down. Brian Reynolds here. And that one fouled off. Raleigh, the runner at first with two gone. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Outside low. And the count is 3-1. Runner on the go. So a walk puts runners at first and second. First and second. 2 outs. George Springer up next for the Astros. In there at the knees. Ripped, but it curls foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Runner edges away at second. That one just misses. Ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7.
Toss to Naylor, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the second. Stepping in for San Diego, Ramon Laureano. Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baia. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Out towards right center field. Springer under it. And there's one away. James Wood, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Swings through that. That misses. And that is ball one.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
1-2 here. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Here's Xander Bogaerts. That's to third. Play made. That ends the inning. Back here at Petco Park. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. This one in the air right field. And it drops in. And the tying run is on base.
Wastes no time there. It's so impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control.
Buxton stands in now, looks at that one inside. This one in the air. Takes it in for the out. One out man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeremy Pena. He's 0 for 1.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that one is inside. Out number 2. Here's Jordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1.
Designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Outside. Diaz off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. He sends it out of here. And the Astros jump in front. It's 2-1.
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
At the plate, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Ground ball nailer. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Fouled off. He was late. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And a swing and a miss. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Here's a 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Padres,
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Grounds one to short. Pena. Long throw to first. And they take care of Tatis. As we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Carlos Correa. Fly to left his first time. Almost got him. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. In the air, right field. Tatis moving under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Hey!
And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds.
Reynolds.
One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is lifted in the air. Laureano sprinting after it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Here's George Springer. Ripped to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. That takes care of Springer. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. Ñema back to work.
Inside,
Just
ball
off the inside edge.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The first baseman,
And now
number 12,
it's Josh Naylor.
Naylor.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Padres.
One out man at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That's down and in. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2 away now. Here's Ramon Laureano. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Strike 2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings through it for the K. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Swings through that one above the zone.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
Just missed. Check swing, and he went. Yeah, the count 1-2. Next offering is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Out towards right center field. Tatis under it. Takes it in for the out. So the Houston lineup turns over. So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former 2nd overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. And the 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And that is out of play. Payoff pitch. High in the air, out to right. 2 down. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he.
Runner on the go. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now, Cal Raleigh. Well struck right field. That's back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 6-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Kyle Hart.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The lefty, the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering way off the plate. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly.
And that's a fair ball. Altuve coming home. The relay. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning. Back here in San Diego. Now the DH for the Padres, James Wood. And he grounds one to the right side. Diaz steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Bogarts now.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Springer on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Jackson Merrill.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Brian Reynolds. That one fouled off. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Reynolds started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's off the mark, and the count's full. Ripped to first, caught. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Ball 1. That's ball 2.
Foul ball. And misses inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Laureano should have this one. Takes it in for the out. Yainer Diaz
Up next for the Astros.
1 for 2.
Yainer Diaz.
That's a base hit, and that gives Byron Buxton a chance to hit with 2 out.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Buxton in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Yeah.
Diaz off of first with 2 away. Out to short. Has some trouble with it. The throw is late. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Jeremy Pena will hit next. 1 for 3. In the dirt. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-1. In the air, right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in for San Diego, Gleyber Torres. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
2-2 down. Hot shot to third. Correa over to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a high drive. That one way back there. On its way and gone. So I got that going for me, which is nice. A shot to the opposite field. 1 down. Here's Manny Machado now. Just missed. And it's fouled off. Sliced hard but foul. And a ball evens the count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Out towards right center field. Springer takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Josh Naylor, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Now a fly ball to right center. Buxton in position. And the inning is over. Padres draw closer on the long ball. Now a 6-2. Back here at Petco Park. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. On the ground. Toss to Naylor. What a pick to save the play and get the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter. Al Raleigh. He's already. So the Padres with a new arm of the mound, Jason Adam. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 0-1 now. And a foul ball. Adam, a 6'3" righty, 230 pounds, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2010. That's too low. Ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Just missed.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Two down, nobody on. Line drive. Base hit. And Carlos Correa with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. And that'll do it. Back here in San Diego. So digging in now for San Diego, Alejandro Kirk. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Altuve slings to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Laureano comes up to hit.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's at third with 1 away. That's a triple.
Up next for the Padres.
1 down, runner at third. James Wood now at the plate. Hard hit, right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. 2 down, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Xander Bogaerts. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 0-2 now. Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Ready to begin the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Brian Reynolds.
Ball.
That's outside.
That's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes. That one lifted to left. Laureano under it. And there's 1 down. And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Nope. Outside.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that's through there for a strike. 3-2 now. Out to short. Bogaerts handles the chance. Whips it to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Next for the Astros.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Off the plate, ball one.
Swing and a ground ball collected by Torres in plenty of time. The first inning over. Bottom of the eighth.
Leading
Up now the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
And a foul ball. That one pulled foul. The 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Padres.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
The Padres trailing by 3 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And that's a 1-out single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Line drive to short and caught.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. To get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they cut the lead to 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 71, Josh Hader.
Now here is Josh Naylor in there for strike 1. And a swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and he breaks his bat. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, that's two-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
On the inside corner for a strike. Check swing, went around, and it's 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hit.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. All set to start the 9th. One. Here's the Astros. Andres Munoz comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one way inside.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. Foul ball there. And they'll do it again. 2-2 now. And there's a ball.
3.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw. Save. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw.
A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something. And then instantly transitions into a base runner. Great hustle to get all the way around to third.
Oh, great stop. Can't complete the play despite a great effort, so it's runners at the corners. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. The Astros trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
The pitch is upstairs, ball 4, and they're loaded. Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. In the air, right field. Should be extra bases. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Carlos Correa up next for the Astros. Lined, and that's a base hit. Alvarez scores. It's an RBI single. It's now 9-4. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's now a 6-run lead. So next up for Houston, Brian Reynolds. And that one fouled off. That's smacked on a line to center. And that's a base hit.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And it's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Stepping in, George Springer. 2 on, 1 out. In the dirt. Here's a 1-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-2 now. High fly ball, right field. And this one looks like trouble. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay to third.
No,
Save. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Breaks his bat, pops it up. And that'll do it. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in for San Diego, Ramon Laureano.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
James Wood, the next up for the Padres. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Popped up. And it stays fair. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Runner on the move. Pitch inside. Safe at second, and that was not close. Bogarts tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. Man at second. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Buxton under it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take this one in a blowout. Imai with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here I go, coming live again from the home of the drag races. Let me ask, cops never had braces. But that right there is another page, we'll turn that later on. I ain't got nothing but a few minutes here, let me bring y'all to my home. First let's stop by the candy store, but then shop for a bag of treats. It ain't California, but it's Carolina. Never tastes bad to me.